Everyone knows GTA 6 is coming, and every day there's a lot of buzz around this game. The latest scoop is that the game may not just take us back to our beloved Vice City, but also introduce us to a new location, Cuba. That's right, guys, we might be cruising down the streets of Havana in the next GTA installment. Now, this leak comes from Tyler McVicker, who's known for his inside leaks on games, especially those from Valve. So, if Rockstar is really planning to bring Cuba into the mix, some insiders suggest it would be an isolated map, similar to how Guarma was used in Red Dead Redemption 2. Also, in GTA 5, Rockstar introduced us to Cayo Perico, an entire island full of new missions, new areas to explore, and new heist opportunities. If we're getting a whole new map set in Cuba for GTA 6, we could be looking at something even bigger and better. One possibility is that the Cuba map could be introduced right from the beginning as part of the game's main storyline, just like North Yankton in GTA 5. It would be an incredible way to kick off the game, immersing players in a completely new and vibrant location right from the start. On the other hand, Rockstar Games might also consider adding the Cuba map as a later DLC to expand the game's world even further. This would allow players to experience the core Vice City story first, and then venture into the exciting new territory of Cuba as an additional chapter in the game. It would be a fantastic way to keep the game alive by releasing such DLCs with map and story expansions every few months or so. I have to admit, when I found out GTA 6 is going to take place in Vice City, I was a bit disappointed. Don't get me wrong, Vice City is a classic and iconic location in the GTA universe, but after all these years, I was really hoping for something completely fresh and unexpected. I mean, just imagine exploring the bustling streets of Mexico City or getting lost in the neon-lit alleys of Tokyo. Those locations would have brought a whole lot of new cultural immersion to the game. Most installments of the GTA series take place in parodies of United States cities. That's why I wanted something totally different in GTA 6. So naturally, when I heard that Vice City was going to be the setting once again, I couldn't help but feel a tinge of letdown. I'm curious, what was your reaction to the news that Vice City is the main location of the upcoming GTA? And what do you think about it now? Let me know in the comments. Moving on to the big bucks, industry analysts are predicting that GTA 6 could rake in a whopping $1 billion in its first week of launch. Given that its predecessor, GTA 5, made $1 billion in 3 days, I think there's no need to worry about that. But here's the thing, some speculate that GTA 6 might face a tougher challenge when it comes to topping the success of GTA 5 at launch. Why? Well, let's consider the timeline. GTA 5 was released about 6 to 7 years after the Xbox 360 and PS3, giving it a massive install base to tap into. On the other hand, rumors suggest that GTA 6 will hit the market 4 to 5 years after the latest generation of consoles, which means GTA 5 had a 2 to 3 year advantage over its successor. That's definitely something to consider when we look at the initial sales figures. During the launch of GTA 5, the Xbox 360 sold over 85 million units worldwide, while the PS3 sold over 87 million units. This means that there were millions of potential players ready to jump into the world of GTA 5 right from the get-go. Fast forward to the current generation of consoles, the Xbox Series X and S and PS5, which were released in late 2020. As of now, both consoles are still relatively new, and while they have been selling well, their install base is not yet comparable to that of their predecessors. The Xbox Series X and S has sold around 21 million units, and the PlayStation 5 has sold around 35 million units. Ever since the both consoles were released, the companies have had a lot of problems with fulfilling the console's high demand. A shortage of electronic components has affected the gaming industry ever since the beginning of the global health crisis. Sony declares PlayStation 5 stock shortages are over, as it sells the most PS5 consoles ever. So hopefully by the time GTA 6 is released, probably next year, the number of console users will be much higher. So considering these numbers, it's clear that the install base of the current generation of consoles is still growing and will continue to expand over time. But still, this might pose a challenge for GTA 6 in terms of reaching the same level of initial sales as GTA 5, which had the advantage of a massive install base on the older consoles. As for gameplay, there's talk of some pretty revolutionary features. Word on the street is that Rockstar might introduce a dynamic hair growth system. That means no more frequent trips to the virtual barbershop to grow an afro in 1 second. Your character's hair and beard will grow naturally over time. That's some serious attention to detail, isn't it? Now, this isn't just about aesthetics or vanity. It's about immersion and realism. Imagine this. You're deep into a mission. Maybe you're laying low in the wilderness, and as time passes, your character's hair and beard start to grow. That's right, no more magically appearing with a fresh cut after a mission. Your character's hair will grow based on various factors, including your activities, the weather, and the time of day. Now, if you're thinking this sounds familiar, you're right. Rockstar has already implemented this feature in Red Dead Redemption 2, and it was a hit. So why not bring it to the streets of GTA 6? And here's the kicker. You'll have the option to style and customize your character's hair. Alright, let's switch gears a bit and talk about something that's been making the rounds on the internet. There's a rumor that Rockstar Games might kick off the marketing for GTA 6 this year. Now I know we've all been eagerly waiting for any official news about GTA 6, and this rumor has definitely added fuel to the fire. This information comes from various sources. Even the well-known data miner Tez2 has speculated that we might see some teases for GTA 6 in the upcoming GTA Online Summer Update. Now I want to stress that these are unconfirmed reports. We all know how rumors can spread like wildfire in the gaming community, so it's important to take this with a grain of salt. Rockstar Games hasn't officially announced anything about GTA 6 yet, but if these rumors turn out to be true, we might see a teaser or some sort of announcement later this year. Interestingly, Tez2 suggests that if there's going to be a tease for GTA 6, it could happen around September or October 2023. This would coincide with the 10th anniversary of GTA Online and GTA 5, which could be a perfect time for Rockstar to drop some news. Now, let's take a moment to think about what this could mean. If Rockstar is indeed starting the marketing for GTA 6 this year, it could suggest that the game might be released in 2024 or 2025. This aligns with some leaks and rumors that have been floating around. And let's not forget that Take-Two Interactive CEO Strauss Zelnick expects a massive increase in revenue in fiscal 2025. Could this be a hint towards a GTA 6 release? But remember, game development is a complex process, and delays can happen. So, while it's exciting to speculate, it's also important to manage our expectations. Alright, now, let's talk about a feature from GTA 5 that I don't think many of you have used at all. Now, this isn't about the cars, the weapons, or the missions. It's about something that adds a layer of depth and immersion to the game world. I'm talking about the in-game TV and radio. In GTA 5, Rockstar Games took world building to a whole new level, with a variety of in-game TV shows and radio stations. These weren't just background noise, they were fully fleshed out, satirical takes on real-world media, complete with unique shows and commercials for fictional products and services. You could even watch an original comedy show by Ricky Gervais in GTA 4. This level of detail added a layer of realism to the game and made the world feel alive and dynamic. Now imagine what Rockstar could do with this feature in GTA 6. With the advancements in technology and the lessons learned from previous games, they could take this concept even further. We could see a wider variety of shows, maybe even full-length movies, and with the rise of streaming services in the real world, why not have in-game streaming options? Imagine being able to watch shows and movies on demand in your character's apartment. But it's not just about adding more content, it's about using this feature to enhance the storytelling and world building. The shows and commercials could reflect the state of the game world, change as you progress through the story, or even react to your actions. This could make the world of GTA 6 feel more responsive and immersive. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever spent more than a few seconds watching TV in GTA? Let me know in the comments below. Next topic is very interesting because there's a new leak saying that GTA 6 is going to change vehicle mechanics in a big way. This leak comes from a Twitter user named MatthiasBR9895, who suggests that GTA 6 might feature a never-before-seen vehicle system. According to this leak, every car in the game will have a life of its own. Now, what does that mean? Well, it's a bit vague, but it seems to suggest that each vehicle will have its own unique behavior and history. Twitter's auto-translate feature reveals that he said, "The entire team, from creating to personifying vehicles in the Grand Theft Auto franchise, has never let the fan base down, adapting vehicles you drive with style, and currently they are dedicating to creating inherent tools so that each vehicle has a life of its own." What can we see next? Each vehicle will have its behavior, history, a distinct character, its usefulness expectation from new to its degradation. They, as always, remain committed to providing a unique experience that truly exceeds your expectations. Imagine this. You steal a car, and instead of it just being another generic vehicle, it has its own quirks and characteristics. Maybe it pulls to the left because it's been in an accident. Maybe it's got a custom paint job because the previous owner was a street racer. Or maybe it's just a well-maintained, reliable car that's been taken care of by a careful owner. This could add a whole new layer of immersion and realism to the game. But that's not all. The leak also suggests that Rockstar is developing new tools to enhance vehicle personalization, but I talked about it in my previous video, so check it out if you haven't seen it yet. You also might remember when we talked about the character concepts by Hossein Diba for Lucia and Jason, the rumored protagonists for GTA 6. Now, Hossein Diba has been sharing these character concepts in separate videos, but just recently, he released a new video showcasing both characters together. And let me tell you, seeing them side by side like that, it's hard not to get excited about the possibilities. The more I look at these character concepts, the more I can't wait to step into their shoes. I'm already imagining the missions, the heists, the high-speed chases, and the dynamic between the two characters. I can't wait to see how that plays out. Now, I know we've talked about this before, but I really love the Bonnie and Clyde concept for GTA 6. There's something about that duo that just feels so right for the GTA universe. It opens up so many possibilities for storytelling and gameplay. Alright guys, that's all the news I have for today. I hope you enjoyed our deep dive into the world of GTA 6. Before we wrap up, I want to take a moment to thank all of my patrons. Your support means a lot to me, and it's because of you that I'm able to keep bringing you these GTA videos. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. I've got a lot more GTA 6 content on the way, and I'm sure you won't want to miss it. And finally, I want to hear from you. What are you most excited about for GTA 6? Is it the return to Vice City? The rumored new locations? The potential for more immersive gameplay features? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching till the end. Have a great day, everyone, and see you in the next one.